welcome back. This is Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 3. We're coming back from last episode where we got more info about the other side of the ocean, where we're kind of seeing Rainer's point of view. And we saw that they all went back home. Well, if you can really call that home. So we still don't know if there's hope for Rainer or not. I guess we'll just have to continue on and figure that out, I guess. Also, on the last episode, I kind of like hinted on something like in the middle of the video, but I should have said this in the other video, but I will hint on something if it's already shown, such as like right now episode 4 has come out while I'm recording this. You'll kind of understand to what I was hinting on in the last episode. So I'll definitely hint on some things that I find funny or some things that will help you guys notice things easily, but I definitely won't spoil anything. I still haven't continued anything from the manga. I'm still at the same place I was. I'm still on, I already read chapter 112, so I don't know if I'll continue watching. Honestly, I might. I'll just have to think about it. But okay, from that we're gonna continue and we're gonna watch episode 3 of Attack on Titan. It's sad that all the people think like this, because they honestly get the better life, sadly. He still thinks about that. That was his drive. That's why he worked so hard. He knew that if he became a Marleyan, he would have a better life. Look at all these kids. They're like 12 years old? No, maybe a little bit younger, maybe 10. See, when you're a kid, you're really ignorant. So they think, I wonder if they think being a Marleyan is something that you can earn, because that's what they're kind of like expressing here. But what it really is that you'll be treated like a Marleyan. It's like through blood. You can't just earn it. You can't just become like a different race that you're not. So they're kind of ignorant in this part of the episode. They really just don't know. Little Annie. Really fast to turn on comrades. At the same time, I understand. You know, you're a kid. You don't know. You really just want to do the best for your family. Annie always seemed to have her hair up. Hmm. It's really. Oh yeah, this was happening around the same time where everything went wrong in the first episode of Attack on Titan. they kind of went back to I think it was yeah, it was around the first episode or so whenever Armin and Aaron would just talk. This is whenever they were testing the kids. Yeah, this is when they already give them the Titan abilities. I wonder if they actually killed them if it was like some kind of mechanics like doing shooting Annie. I think they were this young whenever they transformed them into Titans. The animation looks really beautiful too. Jaw Titan. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Look at little Zeke. Looks so young. Colossal Titan. This is the most fierce Titan, you know, causing explosions that of that caliber. Yeah, practically a god of destruction. That makes sense. They had a lot of beef back then. Yeah, you made your mom happy, but at what cost? That's his father, I think. Yeah, that's his father. Families. He has a different family now. Imagine having your life goal crushed right in front of you in less than a minute. I can't imagine how terrible this must feel. He literally worked his butt off for his father, for his family, and his mom just to get this kind of answer from his father. And I feel it would have been better for if his mom would have explained it to him. But obviously, there's a lot his mom didn't tell him, like his father having a different family. And as we can see, his father doesn't love his past family at all. He doesn't like him at all. He even called him a demon. That kind of shows, and honestly, he sounds kind of mentally ill. It's like all like him having a family of Eldians kind of haunts him from the way he reacted. Poor Reiner. His mom is obviously happy about it. I feel like he's kind of doubting himself now. Yeah, like now he's kind of trying to convince himself that he's doing this for good. Yeah, yeah. Now they're sent off to to the other island where everyone else is at. I like how they assume that the king in Paradise um already has a Titan under control. This was whenever Aaron didn't even know he had the power. Which is understandable. I would do the same. I would try to get my brother out of a situation like that if possible. Oh, I think we all know who that is. Yeah, this is where Ymir got him. Ooh. Imagine out of nowhere, just getting eaten. And now he can find his teammates. I'm sorry for that scream. That's true. I wonder how it would have been like if they actually went home after this. Imagine if they would have gone home, if they didn't listen to Rainer here, they would have gone home. Who knows what would have happened there? But Aaron and his family would have still been alive. I'm pretty sure they would have given it to someone else as well. All of them. They'll punish everyone. That is a valid reason. At least in making them realize that. Because I'm pretty sure they would have killed them and given them their power to someone else. Ooh. Ow. Okay, you might want to hold back a little. Ow. Ooh. She completely rearranged his face. Some kind of Squidward kind of kind of moves. Yeah, this is where it happened. It looked like, are they not gonna say more? Okay, as Bear told, and then that's Aaron's Zeke's mother breached the other wall. So here goes Annie. Oh, so they really didn't go back and explain. Okay, wait, let me explain this. So I don't know why they cut it off in the anime, but in the manga, what happened is that so they all took turns to race towards the walls because Annie activated her Titan, and then all the Titans, she called all the pure Titans over. So then they were rushing to reach the wall, but then Annie got tired, and then they all jumped on Rainer. He became the Titan, and then they all rushed to the wall again, and they had to hurry up and breach the walls before the other pure Titans started to gobble them up. So everyone was tired and exhausted except for Bertold. He was the only one that didn't at that time transform into his Titan. So he was the one who was gonna breach the wall. He's the one that kicked the wall from then. So like after Reiner was choking her, that she woke up from here on. But that's not really what happened. She wasn't exhausted because she was getting choked. She was exhausted because she was getting chased by all the pure Titans, and she had to run a lot. So that's what happened in the manga. Ironic how they're all there in the same room. Fast forward. See, I guess he wasn't lying there because he in his perspective he does want to save humanity, but it's not the kind of humanity we're thinking of from season one. Oh, this is the guy that took care of him. This is where Annie was tailing Kenny because she was trying to gather information about the king. He has to be so creepy. I don't know why the writer chose for Annie to say that because that's the exact same story that happened to Kenny's sister. Um, kind of how that was kind of how Levi was born. Um, so I would be really mad as well if I were Kenny for to hear this kid telling me something that's not something that should be laughed about or said as a joke or used against someone else whenever it's not true. So I understand where Kenny's coming from. Ooh. And he just plays along. Oh, okay. Is that a thing? They would still be killed. He still thinks that. He kind of felt the same way. He saw himself in Aaron at this moment. Just keep moving. Yep, that's how it works, right? Oh no. How they saw it, how they admired each other. And this part right here, How much has been going through his mind? I mean, really though, for for Rainer to even get to this point to want to kill himself, yeah, it's one thing if you have like, you're looking at a gun, but it's a different thing if you already have the bullets loaded and already the gun ready to shoot in your mouth. I feel like it's not just Rainer. I feel it's like all these other kids that grew up with these kinds of thoughts, especially with Rainer's group, trained to kill. Him being there with the other Eldians made him really think, is this really like going to give justice to my country? Is this really going to help or give make humanity better if I kill all these people that from in my perspective don't look like demons? They look like regular people. If you told me what was the difference between me and Aaron, honestly, I'd feel like Rainer would probably say we're more alike than any other person here. And gosh, I sympathize with Rainer here. Not this part where he's trying to kill himself. With what he's going through. No, no, I oh, okay. I miss this voice. I miss this voice. I feel like out of all the characters, I really like Falco's characters the most. Yeah, even he realized that, that he's a good person. He has a lot of doubts. Right. Like, what's the point, Being used as a weapon for war. Right. It's like a one way path to hell. It's not. It's used against her will. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I am so happy that they added Aaron there at the end. If okay, the reason why I'm saying it's Aaron is because okay, they already said it in episode 4. I don't know, you might have missed the end part, but I mean, if you hadn't noticed by now that it's Aaron, then they have hinted a lot of things. I mean, other than the fact that this is his Japanese voice actor, unless you have been watching all of Attack on Titan in English. His voice actor does sound a little different, but it's kind of easy to pick up. Also, this frame right here is really easy to pick up that this is Aaron. Especially with the eyes, okay? His green eyes. I mean, we haven't seen anyone else that has green eyes here in Marley, and even though his hair is really long, by the end of season 3, you can kind of tell like in the last episode that Aaron's hair was about like to right here, and obviously he would grow it out. So from like this conclusion, you can tell that Aaron is here. He's been able to get in as a spy and he's been gathering information all of this time. He's not doing anything different from what Reiner and that group did back whenever they first invaded. And if you figure out that he's Aaron, you can kind of make the connections that all the letters that he's been making Falco turn in is obviously to his people back home, his friends. Um, So obviously Aaron has a plan. You know, he wouldn't be here in Marley without a plan. I'm really excited to for them to show, you know, what Aaron's been up to. Um, for me, when I first read the manga, I couldn't tell that this was Aaron. I'll put a photo, but they drew him with like black hair, and it was really hard because you know in the manga you don't have sound, you don't have voice actors, you don't have color. It's all black and white, and it wasn't until around episode okay, yeah, it wasn't until episode 4. If you haven't watched episode 4, I would go watch it. But last clip that they put in episode 4, it wasn't until that moment that I realized that that was Aaron. Um, which kind of sucks, but I was really surprised. And also, there's like a really big thing that hinted that this was Aaron. The moving forward quote that you know they brought up in the episode. A lot of people are confused. You know, that you know why is this Aaron? He has a beaten up. His leg is cut off. He's has an eye patch over his eye. I'm pretty sure this is all part of the facade that he's putting up to make him look like one of them. You know, being all scared whenever the guy surprised them and all the guys fell. You know, that was some top tier acting right there. Deserves a Grammy. Just beautiful acting from Aaron. We really love that. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this episode that I realized that was completely different from the manga. With the whole Annie situation, making the anime making it look like she fell asleep from becoming unconscious after they choked her, which I guess if that's what the anime wants to go with and make her look weak, that's whatever. But that's not what happened in the manga. She was being chased down and she was running for a long way from where they were at in the last scene, from where they cut off of whenever they breached the wall. Yeah, a lot of happened in this episode. I like how we're getting like all these peaceful episodes, you know, explaining the season. I see these more as like I said, they're like explanatory episodes where they're setting down the scene, the plot for now, introducing the characters, letting you know how Marley is, how people perceive the other people from across the ocean. But after episode 4, it's definitely going to pick up a lot. I'm really excited how to hear the voice actors again from all the other characters and to see what happens. But until then, I will see you guys for the next